Hi everybody, welcome to this week's Country of the Week. This week we are visiting a country rich in natural and cultural beauty. One of the first countries to enter a new day. Where could it be? That's right, we're going to New Zealand. Okay, fast fact number 1. New Zealand is in the small continent of Oceania. Fact number 2. New Zealand is made up of 2 larger islands, north and south, and around 600 smaller islands. Fact number 3. The official languages of New Zealand include English, which most people speak, as well as Maori, the official language of the original settlers who came to New Zealand from nearby Polynesia. Fact number 4. The capital of New Zealand is called Wellington, like the boot. And finally, fact number 5. The flag of New Zealand looks like this. It contains the Union Jack because it used to be part of the British Empire, and 4 red stars outlined with white to represent the Southern Cross constellation of stars in the sky. Right, are you ready to go on tour of New Zealand? Let's do it. Let's go on tour. Right, we are going to begin our tour in the north of the North Island, in New Zealand's biggest city, Auckland. Auckland is a vibrant and busy city, known for its arts, its culture, its beaches and its bays. In fact, it's surrounded by so much water with boats and yachts everywhere that it's often been called the City of Sails. Okay, whilst we're here, we should take a quick trip to the Bay of Islands. This is a collection of around 140 subtropical islands, known for their beautiful beaches, fishing spots, and objects relating to Maori culture, the culture of the people who arrived in New Zealand long before the Europeans from Polynesia. The Maori culture is also clear to see in our next stop, Rotorua. This is a town where, alongside the Maori Village and Arts and Crafts Institute, you can see many beautiful natural wonders, including bubbling mud pools and a geyser that shoots hot water 30 metres into the air multiple times a day. The natural wonders continue as we head to our next stop, Tongariro National Park. This beautiful landscape is covered with mountains and volcanoes, and it's a beautiful place to go hiking, mountain biking, or even skydiving. Continue south and we will arrive at the capital city, Wellington. Did you know Wellington is the most southerly capital city in the whole world? Not only is it home to the New Zealand government, but it's also known for its arts and its culture. You can see theatre, live music, or an art gallery almost any day of the week. Okay, we're going to continue south across the Cook Strait. That's the name of the little bit of water that separates the North Island and the South Island. And when we arrive on the South Island, we're going to head straight to the city of Christchurch. Christchurch has been nicknamed the Garden City because it's home to so many beautiful parks and gardens, and its streets are lined with trees. Right, let's continue south along that coastal road until we arrive at the Otago Peninsula. This is a bit of land that sticks out into the sea and is home to lots of fascinating wildlife, including seals, penguins and albatross. Just a few kilometres from the Otago Peninsula is the busy town of Dunedin. The people of Dunedin are very proud of their Scottish ancestors, and you can eat the Scottish food, haggis, and hear the Scottish instrument, bagpipes, all the time. Dunedin is also famous for being very busy with students, as it is home to New Zealand's oldest university. Next, we're going to head west and inland to the exciting city of Queenstown. Here you can ski or snowboard in the winter, bungee jump, hike, mountain bike, zip line or even skydive. It's no wonder this city likes to call itself the adventure capital of the world. Okay, we're going to finish our tour in one of the most stunning places in the whole of New Zealand, and there are a lot of places to choose from in that category. We are in Milford Sound. This is a breathtakingly beautiful stretch of water that reaches between high mountain peaks and is surrounded by cascading waterfalls and rainforests that creep up and down the sides of those mountains. What a stunning place to finish the tour. If you need me, I'll be kayaking with the penguins.
Hello everyone, Mr. Sawyer here.
The history expert.
I'm going to tell you the history of New Zealand in 60 seconds or less. No humans lived on New Zealand until around 1300, which in Europe is during the medieval period. This makes it one of the last major areas on Earth to be populated. A sad effect of the arrival of humans was the extinction of a number of different animal species. For example, the large ostrich-like birds called the moa were hunted until there were none left whatsoever. The original settlers of New Zealand were the Maori people, and they were the only people to know New Zealand even existed until around 350 years later, when the Dutch explorer Abel Tasman landed in December 1642, and New Zealand is now named after the Zeeland area of the Netherlands. In the middle of the 19th century, New Zealand became part of the British Empire, and tens of thousands of British people emigrated to live there. In 1893, New Zealand became the first country in the world to give all women the right to vote in elections. New Zealand fought on the same side as Britain in both the First and Second World Wars. Did I manage it?
Hi, Mrs. Osborne-Bria and Mr. Sawyer. I've just realised I can't do 5 fun facts this week because I'm extremely busy. So would it be okay if you two took my place? I know it's a big deal, but I'm trusting you, okay? You know how to be funny, make jokes like I do, and make sure it's really good. Yeah? Right, I'm trusting you. Thanks, and I'll see you later.
Hiya, you okay?
Hiya, what's going on?
Have you seen Mr. Power's message? We've got to do his 5 fun facts for him.
Oh, I know, don't worry, we're easily as funny as Mr. Power, maybe even funnier.
Yeah. How hard can it be?
What?
Alright, enough. We need to introduce the segment now.
No problem, yeah, I can do that. Here are 5 fun facts about New Zealand.
No, you can't do it like that.
What do you mean?
Your accent's all wrong. You have to do Mr. Power's accent.
Oh, okay. Here are 5 fun facts about New Zealand.
No, that's not it.
Okay then. Here are 5 fun facts.
5 fun facts.
5 fun facts?
5 fun facts.
Oh, that's rubbish.
Maybe if I smile. Here are 5 fun facts.
5 fun facts.
5. Oh, I don't know. You try.
Well, welcome to 5 Fun Facts with Mrs. Osborne-Bria and Mr. Sawyer. Pretending to be Mr. Power.
Nah, that's fine. Just use that.
Right, now let's have 5 fun facts.
5 Fun Facts
About New Zealand.
with Mrs. Osborne-Bria and Mr. Sawyer. Pretending to be Mr. Power.
I dropped the camera.
I'm sure you two will do really well. Oh, and one last thing I forgot to mention. Please don't make fun of me. I know I make silly jokes and I act silly now and then, but just be yourself, okay? Don't try and act like me at all. I know you won't, I'm just saying.
But this camera. Oh no! I dropped the camera.
Oh, no.
punctuate the sentences with the hand gestures like this. Yeah, it's important.
And the way you cook coffee is by putting them in the oven.
Coffee.
Very funny, yeah, very good. But just remember, stay being you in this video. Don't pretend to be me, okay?
Did you know that for every one human being in New Zealand, there are 9 sheep? Yes, 9. That means that because there are 4.8 million people in New Zealand, there must be around 43 million sheep. That's a lot of sheep.
New Zealand was the country in which all 3 Lord of the Rings films were filmed. It's no wonder then that it was the first country to have a weather report done entirely in Elvish.
Obviously.
But that's easy, anyone can do that. Im bawr a phos. Easy. Like anyone can speak Elvish.
The steepest residential street in the world is in Dunedin in New Zealand. It's called Baldwin Street and it has a gradient, a slope, of 38 degrees. Imagine trying to arrange your furniture if you lived on that street.
In 1990, New Zealand became the first country in the world to appoint a national wizard. The national wizard was a former university professor and was given the title by the then Prime Minister as part of his fun revolution. Ooh. Yeah, this is my application to be the national wizard of the United Kingdom. I'm just going to make myself disappear. Izzy Wizzy, let's get busy. Bing! No, that's just pretty cool.
New Zealand was the first country in the world to give women the vote way back in 1893. And it has remained one of the top countries in the world for promoting women to positions of power. There's nothing really very funny about that, is there? Yeah! Go New Zealand! Whoop whoop, whoop whoop, whoop whoop.
Is that a car alarm I can hear?
Whoop whoop. Yeah. Girls rule!
So there you have it. There are your 5 fun facts.
So there you have it. 5 fun facts.
Mr. Power will be proud.
That was their 5 fun facts. I'm definitely not going to be away next week.
Remember to check out our Twitter pages and our Instagram page for more fun activities that you can do related to this week's Country of the Week. And in the meantime, see you next week.